Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon and good evening. Hope you are all doing well. It's quite exciting, doing something a little bit different. Joining the FarmSim Guy in Marxville. Good morning, everyone. Again, Jack, Scorpion, Calvin, Roxanne, and Brett. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi very quickly. Sorry you can't hang around. Fabian, how are you, mate? Havoc, g'day. How are you? Nice to see you all. Krogmoose, Mercedes fan, Black Book. Awesome to have you all here. Now, I'll show you this. I've got my phone running next to me, using data, and keeping an eye on what the farm's is doing. So, I don't have a epic 2-minute introduction video, so he'll be logging, well, he's logged in, he'll be joining in soon, so we'll try and see how we go with chat. We're both on push to talk with Discord, so we're not talking over each other all the time. Just interacting when we need to. But we'll make sure we keep the banter as appropriate and friendly as we can. Nate, hey mate, how you doing? Farmer Hamish, hello, how are you? Terra Mouse, welcome mate, nice to see you here as well. Ryan, g'day, how are you? And I think I said hi to you, Scorpion, but if I didn't, welcome. So nice to see you all here. Quite exciting. So what are we going to do? Hopefully beat the rain. I just logged in and saw that we had rain in the forecast, but I'm pretty sure we're going to head down to FarmSim Guys and jump into doing some alfalfa. Now, one thing I am going to say beforehand is if it seems jittery and laggy, that's my end. So what are we sitting? 160 milliseconds for our ping at the moment. It's something I live with every day. It's part of the privilege of living in a country on the other side of the world to everyone else. And it's something that I've just learnt to manage. Yeah, it affects things a little bit, but it doesn't ruin my enjoyment of it all, so it's all good fun. Botar, hello buddy, nice to see you here too buddy, thanks for joining in. What is the case over here? The, what is it, 2870. So this was a, this was modded from 17. I think Trailer Park Farms actually upgraded it and did this, so that was their handiwork. It's been a workhorse for us. It's been a fun tractor to use. It's not being a 17 upgrade, it's not the most detailed. You look in the back there, there's no hydraulics or anything like that. You put on something like the folding disc or anything like that. It doesn't have the hoses, but it works. And inside it's pretty ordinary. But it's been fun, something a bit different. Yeah, clouds on the horizon in the new game would be pretty cool, eh? I know they do roll in when it rains. Certainly doesn't look like it's going to at the moment. Alright, Fat Rat, hello, how are you, buddy? No, I think I said hi to you, but in case I didn't, I will say it again. Hello, welcome. Alright, let's head down to FarmSim Guys. Let's see if we can run him over. Like he's just hanging out in his yard at the moment. Oh. We're gonna have a meeting halfway. We don't even know about it. This wasn't even planned. The joys of unplanned live streams.
Good evening, Mr. Argsy. How are you, sir?
Good, mate, yourself?
I've never used the horn on these before.
Oh, have you not?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, the clown horn. You hold it down and it goes forever. You gotta listen to that horn. Alright, back up there. It's oh!
See what happens when you read the chat and you run into the back of you.
I know, it's funny, isn't it? I was holding down the push to talk button and trying to drive in a straight line.
So how you doing, mate? I've got your stream on as well, so I can see what you're doing in the
Yeah,
in
I'm the
the
same.
corner of my eye.
I was just
Yeah.
showing chat that I've got it running on my phone next to me, so no hiding what you're doing either. Good fun. Good fun. Right, we're gonna go and crack into this alfalfa.
Let's do that. I was saying, you can still come off push to talk. I've got you on silent, so you can come off push to talk and abuse me if you want.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, not on purpose. Like,
No, no. I was saying earlier we're gonna keep the make sure the banter stays there, keep it family friendly, but
oh, yeah, obviously, we always do that, don't we?
oh, normally.
Right. Should we do this? Let's get this alfalfa up. What do you want to drive, mate? We should have paper, paper scissors rocked it, shouldn't we?
Yeah, we should have. Oops. So yeah, I'll just turn your push to talk off as well. I don't mind, mate. Just jump into it. I reckon we hook 2 tractors up to the wagons, get them both filled up, and then we can run them down. Otherwise, someone's going to be hanging around waiting. Or we put the wagons on the back of the forager and drop them on and off. Up to you.
Yeah, I'm game. Let's have a play around. Let's see which works.
Yeah, righto. I'll grab a tractor.
I'm going to turn my push to talk off. Hang on a sec.
Oh, which tractor? The case is fastest, isn't it? Why not?
It sure is, yeah.
Hey, Bootnik, how you doing? Calvin Craven's asking if we're actually brothers. Calvin, no, we are not.
Oh, does the accent not give it away, Calvin? So, are you gonna put me on the slow tractor? Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, first and first served. Oh, I thought you could grab the forager,
Alright, I suppose I could do that, couldn't I?
which is even slower.
Mark Thor's just ordered a Bull's Gap mug. Excellent work, Mark Thor. You just go to the Atlanta Braves merch site for Argsy stuff.
Actually, hang on. Hang on. I'm going to have to stand up here. Oh, is it there?
No. What have you got on? Official Argsy merch.
So we've had a couple of samples come through for some hoodies.
Even I'm having to have a look at this. Come on, let's see it.
Yeah, so you're hearing me. You're hearing me 20 seconds before, before the video.
Of course, yeah, we're a bit delayed. Very nice, mate.
I need to make a few tweaks to that first. I think the way it's printed, the shadows on drop shadow I had on the logo doesn't work quite as well. But we'll tweak that, and coming soon to a website near you. Not the Atlanta Braves one. Scorpion saying it's like the curtain being pulled back on an episode. You had that yesterday with FarmSim Guy recording his video.
That's right. Alright. Big shout out to Mark Thor actually for fixing this little forage harvester for us today, because it was not working with alfalfa. But the man, the myth, the legend, very quickly sorted that for us. So it's very handy having between him and Quiet Hitman. It's very nice having your own your own modders on call, isn't it?
I just realised have you muted me in your stream?
No, you're talking on my stream as well.
Okay, sweet. That's right, I was trying to figure that out.
I'm now confused because this was picking up this morning and now it's not. I literally did a test and it came out.
With these wagons?
Yeah, I literally drove this over.
Nah,
Tested it.
You know what you probably did? Did you pick up grass
at the edge
grass at the end of the edgerow?
So it triggered with the grass and then kept going. Oh, it's like a comedy of errors.
It's starting off how it's going to continue.
It's a comedy of errors. Oh, Edgar's saying he can only watch one stream because he's watching in 480.
That's right, Edgar.
But you can catch, you can jump between the two, Edgar, and or you can catch one afterwards.
Oh, we're doing this for FarmSim Guy's 15k, so watch his.
Don't mix the types. I know what it is. There's
grass in the wagon.
There's a tiny little bit of grass in the wagon. So let me dump that, and you might have to just. In fact, I should be able to. I should be able to unload that somewhere, shouldn't I? Let me just ditch that. There we go. Just dumped it on the ground. So now, let's get this fired up. Nope.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we're good.
What's that?
We're good. It's saying it's grass, though.
See, I reckon you picked up some more grass on the edge row. Go and unload and go into one of the centre rows where there'll be no grass.
Right. I got a funny feeling it's going to be a long evening already.
Like go get the baler.
Let's give it one more go, shall we?
We'll
cut over a row.
Oh, Farmer Taz, thanks, buddy. $5 super chat.
Farmer Taz has super chatted me as well.
Yeah, what did he say to you? He said for helping out FSG in these struggles.
He said, "I guess we're going out." He said to me, "I guess we're going iRacing."
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
So I'm in the middle row here, not getting anything. So it's either pickup trailers or balers. What do you want?
We'll try pickups. We'll give everything a whirl, eh?
Well, you could, if I go and get the pickup trailer.
Oh, you've got one, haven't you?
Game one as well. So
you've got one, haven't you?
I've got one, yeah. I've got one, but and we could use the baler as well. We'll just abandon this at the side of the road, I think. Yeah, yes. Well.
So it looks like Mark's having the same problems modding it. That's exactly how I managed to tweak it. I could get it to pick it up, but it wouldn't spit it out.
Pick up, yeah.
There's actually, I found in the map XML, there's a few lines about what different equipment does with different fruit types. I wonder if it's something to do with that.
So we'll blame MRG, shall we?
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
Mrs. FSG, thank you very much. 15
what?
pounds. Has she ever given you a super chat? Curious?
No, it's the other way. I super chat her every morning. Yes, here's the money for the day, darling. Oh, what? That is a disgrace.
Thank you, Mrs. FSG. On behalf of the FSG fam.
No, well earned, mate. Well deserved. Where's the baler?
It's next to where the loading. Next to where the loading wagon is. Look in the silage.
Oh, is it? Okay, all right. I was about to leave and go to yours.
Shed by the silage bunker.
Right, I've got enough power for this.
We can swap tractors if we need to.
We're just selling this, right, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're just going to sell all this, see how much money we can make.
Yeah.
Because everybody who's watching, we should probably tell them this is probably likely to be the last episode of Marxville.
It is shaping up to be that way, indeed.
But worry not, guys, because...
not the end of the FSG Argsy partnership.
No, definitely not. We are branching out. We're going bigger. We're going to go big, or we're going to go home. So we're going to head over to another map. Still staying stateside, but easy for you to say. But we're going to take a trip up to West Texas, and we're going to open up the biggest dairy farm you've ever seen.
You're down to West Texas, by the way.
Yeah, down, across, over, something.
Down. Yes, indeed, we are going to head to West Texas. So we're going to sell up everything here. Yes, figure out how much money we might have. And yeah, get some big gear going down there. That'll be a bit of fun.
Yeah, we're going to have to manage a pretty massive dairy farm. We're going to fill all the pens. So we're going to need some pretty big equipment and have some pretty big harvests to keep them fed. So it should be good fun. I know a lot of my guys have been asking for a long time for me to do a West Texas series, so
no one's asked
why
me.
not?
No one's asked me to do one. I'm just tagging along for the ride.
It's all good. Well, I'm going to hopefully take advantage of your auto drive and cosplay skills.
That's actually a good point.
Oh, Edgar's just made a really nice suggestion on my chat. He's just said, "Why do you guys not do a multiplayer survival series?" It's a good suggestion, Edgar. Obviously, Argsy's just started his new one now, so we're not gonna. We'll probably, and I'm running pretty well with Bull's Gap at the moment, but it's a good suggestion for the future. I like it.
Mm. Bootnik, welcome to the AG team. Thanks for joining, buddy. Great to have you as part of the team. We'll get your name added to the Red Dirt County multiplayer when we get back into it. And while we're at it, Mr. Josh Gallies, I hope I've pronounced that right, welcome as well. 2 new members, fantastic.
Nice to see, Args, nice to see. George Geo's saying he wants diversification on West Texas, not only one brand of tractor. I think we can make that happen for him, can't we?
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, I've enjoyed that.
Am I using shaders? No, I'm not using shaders. This is base game lighting on MRG's map, which is very nice. Scorp's just dropped into my stream saying, "I'm so confused." Chris has said something nice as well. He said, "You two started something awesome. Don't stop now."
Oh, thanks, Chris.
We are not stopping, Chris. Don't worry.
You know what I'm really holding out for? Is my Starlink internet order to hopefully reduce some of this lag. But we're also, we've FarmSim Guy set the server up on, where have you set it up? LA or somewhere in the
LA,
States?
so it's a lot closer to you than where we are. London, I think we are at the moment.
So we'll see whether that makes mine better and FarmSim Guy's a little bit worse.
Big shout out to gameservers.com. I'm an affiliate, by the way.
So if you sign up for a new server for yourself, do you get your month free to yourself?
I do. I just put my code, put my own code in.
Nice. Alright, I'm going to go down and sell this first load and see how it goes. I could feed it to the cows on the way past.
Oh, do give him a bit of food, actually. Poor guys are hungry. So Starlink, Args, is that satellite internet?
Yeah, that's the one SpaceX are making.
Oh, I've heard some good stuff about that.
Yeah,
it's got quite good upload speeds as well.
Yeah, it's meant to be really fast up and down, and also really low latency. But
interesting.
Rob
Resaw, thank you very much for the super chat, my friend. Much appreciated. Thank you for your help, FSG. You're very welcome. We've just had gigabit cable installed in our street, and it's the same price as I'm paying at the moment for about 200 meg. So I think there might be an upgrade coming here as well.
Okay, that'd be pretty cool.
That would be fast.
Would be.
Wouldn't have to send the kids to bed with no Netflix.
That's all right.
When I want to stream.
My son came out this morning. He said, "Going to go on YouTube." I said, "How about you go and play PlayStation instead?" He's in playing Minecraft, which doesn't use internet. There's a little bit of delay between our two streams, Bootnik. Well, Depending whose is ahead, if you want to see a replay or something, you can go to the other one.
That's a good point, isn't it? Hey, T-Man's in the house as well.
Two grand.
Oh, Peanut's just highlighted that my tractor is in desperate need of a repair, so I should probably go and do that.
Well, this one needs fuel and repairs and everything. They must all be your tractors.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a sec. No, it's clean. It must be yours.
Scooter's work
Ben
bench.
Wilson.
Picture in picture.
I'm getting lots of super chats tonight. Yeah, I'm totally confused. I'm looking down in the bottom corner. I'm like, hang on a minute. What's he doing? Right, I'm going to go and repair this. Ben Wilson, thank you very much for the super chat, mate. That's incredibly generous of you. Can't believe this is my 6th night in a row of streaming. I'm actually really tired.
It's an impressive effort. I don't know if I'd be able to do it.
It's been fun. It's been really fun.
I think I said to you yesterday's stream, which I couldn't catch live, it's the first time I've actually watched a full stream delayed from start to finish. Quite interesting to...
Oh, really?
Yeah, to catch your perspective of things.
It was nice. I was surprised to see... well, it's nice to see Kadirk in, because he drops in every now and again, but FS Club was in as well, which is... I was quite honoured to have him in the stream as well, because he's been doing it for a while now.
Yeah, it's been... He's been a real pioneer for the console guys, hasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. King of the console.
Ooh, do you know what I can actually... I was going to do this, but we can do it this way. Where's my magic wand? I wonder actually, am I still on your farm? I am. Here we go. Hang on.
Yeah, thank you, mate. Argsy's so OCD that he just carries it around with him the whole time. He's just paranoid that I'll turn up with a dirty tractor. Nameless. Welcome, mate. Nice to have you here. I notice how Mrs. FSG hasn't dropped into my chat and said hello to me yet.
I haven't done it yet. I should make her a moderator in mine.
Don't give her that kind of power, mate. Hey, Taylor de welcome. Remember Taylor, who I posted in our... Did I post it in our chat? He, when he got his FSG mug, they'd printed the logo upside down.
I remember you saying about it. I can't remember seeing it, but...
Yeah, he's just saying he's got his replacement, so I'm glad that's sorted for you, Taylor. Nice one.
Do you know I still haven't got mine?
Have you?
No.
Like I said, it's probably sitting sideways in a boat in the Suez Canal.
So
I'll have to chase him up on it.
make sure I pick up Alfalfa first here.
Alfalfa bales are properly green.
What's those
Args'
bales?
stream's 30 seconds behind. You're about 30 seconds behind me, Args.
It's the time difference.
Yeah,
I'm actually 12 hours ahead.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. You are watching the future.
Why is this not picking up? Gotta put the pickup down.
That old chestnut. Well, nice to see so many people on a Saturday night. Thanks for dropping by, guys. I was going to say, I hope you've got a beer to get you through the stream, Args, but I realise it's like 8 AM in the morning.
Yeah, 20 past 8.
Don't have a beer at 8 AM, mate.
Not yet.
That's the wrong way to start the day.
Yeah.
Unless you're on a stag do.
Yeah, true. Tell you what, playing games with you feels like a stag do sometimes.
to say to that.
Alright, just catch up. Old Cranky, thanks for the super chat. Bat Rat, the $50 or 50 Swedish krona. Thanks, buddy. Keep up the good stuff.
Hey.
And Mr.
Nice
Ferret
one,
has
Patrick.
joined the team, so thank you. Welcome to the AG team.
Rob Riso says beer time's anytime, Arg, so you're alright. Go and get a beer, mate.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
So you reckon this wouldn't take us 2 hours? I think it's...
Yeah, I think it might, actually. Who was I kidding?
Yeah. Can't pick up some of these bits over here. Right.
Oh, yeah, some of it is straw. Is it saying alfalfa in the trailer?
Yeah, it's all alfalfa hay. Wouldn't run the trailer.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's... Well, no, it's not going to take us 2 hours, mate. It's not. Looking at how much we've covered already, we'll be alright.
No.
Maybe an hour and 50 minutes or something like that.
Oh, there's some of my famous lag where I skip forward a mile.
Oh, it's the baler that's broken, actually. It's not the tractor, it's the baler. Derek has just pointed that out in chat. Well observed, Derek. I shall go and repair this. Still going 8 miles an hour, though. That's pretty good. Costigan, I am doing it. Who saw... I hope Coleman drops in. You've not seen on Discord this afternoon, Args. Did you see his computer arrive?
Yeah. Speaking of dropped in, I think his computer was dropped in.
Yeah, literally dropped. Probably from the aeroplane as it flew over. Poor guy. Poor guy. I wonder if that'll start or not. I know he took his... Did he take his graphics card and his drives out of it, didn't he?
Yeah, he said he'd taken... What did he? His memory? Is it the memory in the graphics card? I can't remember what bits it was.
So that's a blessing, I suppose.
Just a suggestion, if you're trying to watch both streams together and there's a delay, maybe the one that's ahead, pause it for 30 seconds, if there's a 30-second delay. And that might get them in sync again. Scott was saying he's getting a headache with the time lag differential. T-Man's watching both. Thank you, T-Man.
Loving it, guys. Loving it.
It is a bit of fun. A bit different. This could be a precursor for if we follow Mark's suggestion of a little bit of a chat show. See how it all goes.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Yeah, no, we have been talking about... there we go, fixed now. We have been talking about doing something where we have a bit of a roundup. I don't know whether it's a roundup of the week or a roundup of the month. Just talk everything farm sim. Maybe get a few guests on and do stuff like that. Could be good.
Especially with all the announcements that'll be coming with FS22 as well. Be a good opportunity.
Well, exactly, yeah.
Share our thoughts and opinions. I thought for a minute that you were driving and read chat.
Cost Diver has just donated... I don't know what MX dollars are.
Mexican?
But he's donated 500 of them. Mexican dollars, okay. Cos, thank you so much, my friend. That's very generous of you. You're a gent. Much appreciated.
I'll tell you what, it's a busy day on the roads today. There seems to be a lot of traffic.
What are you getting money-wise for the... Thank you, Eric.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's all mine. There's only... there's a little less than 2 ton in this, so it's not a big wagon, so it's only a couple of $1,000 a trip. So.
Okay, fair enough. What size are my bales as well?
Yeah,
I should probably go for bigger bales, shouldn't I?
We did have it set at 8,000, I think.
Yeah, it's reset to 4. We'll change it again when I get the next bale, if I can.
Oh, Mr. Ferret, thank you. Western Australia is your favourite series. Western Australia is a lot of fun to record. It's pretty time consuming. But some of the suggestions that have come through in chat, in the comments, are pretty cool. And I'm looking forward to trying some of them out. Bit of fun trying the bigger machinery, and you know, I haven't really done cotton, and so I'm planting cotton. I'm trying to decide how many cotton harvesters I try and run at one time in that.
Cotton. Wow. A poplar. I was almost thinking of doing poplar on to make up for all the trees I've cut down on Bull's Gap at some point. Never done that.
You know, I saw a little article on one of our news websites about army of Gretas and how there's a, you know, they're trying to promote sustainability and all that sort of stuff. But there's just this image of Greta Thunberg being photoshopped, and there's like 1,000 of her on one image. I was going to send it to you. And so they're really worried about what you're doing there. Funny actually how I know Daggerman's obviously commented on it a lot doing his survival series about cutting down trees and feeling bad doing it in a virtual world.
It's happened to me, definitely. When I cleared that big field at the back, I was like, I actually feel guilty for cutting down digital trees. Gonzo Wonky Hoo, hello fat. Oh, I know I've let myself go during COVID, but that's a bit harsh. Typo, FSG. Yeah, Derek, I spent a load of money repairing my baler, and I'm going 8 miles an hour still.
You know, it's good reading chat. I can blame any bad driving that's lag induced on reading chat.
Totally, mate. I've been doing that for ages.
Including rolling a John Deere. That was a very impressive roll, I must.
Did you like that? Nice 360.
I did. I also liked that every minute remembered it happened at 1 hour and 55 minutes into the stream.
Oh, you can always count on this lot to highlight any failing.
I was going to ask the same I was going to ask the same question, Scorpion. The Scott's got a new car from his hail damaged one.
All right.
So I guess a good question for chat is, what would you like to see us using on Westex from a machinery equipment point of view? Because we're both open to suggestions.
Yeah, I want to hear. I want to hear too. Let's see if I can up my bale size now. Probably not.
Is that anti-American of you, Scott, getting a Mazda?
Maybe he just wanted a car that would go around corners, Args.
He does live in Texas, though, isn't it? Big, long, straight roads.
There are no corners.
Yeah. Actually, I was watching some of the IndyCar before we jumped on this morning.
Where is it today?
It's at Indianapolis. It's the street circuit.
Indy today.
It's the month of Indy. May's Indy month. So they start with the street circuit and then finish with the 500 at the Brickyard.
Oh, nice. I saw they've moved the Turkish Grand Prix. So because I think Roman Grosjean was going to do a demo in the Mercedes, but he can't do it now because he's racing at Watkins Glen.
Ah, okay. Have they moved that because of the travel bans on Turkey?
Yeah. So British people can't go to Turkey at the moment.
I saw the same reason for the Champions League final being moved to Porto, I believe.
That's gone to Porto, yeah.
Shame they couldn't get it to Wembley, considering it's two British teams.
I know, yeah, that would have been good. I see your boy will be a little bit disappointed after the FA Cup defeat today.
Oh, I haven't caught up on the result.
Maybe not. No. Chelsea got beat 1-0.
He's having a sleepover tonight, or last night, at a friend's place. He will be disappointed, and his friend he was with, the staunch Chelsea fan as well.
Oh, really?
Oh, Mr. Ferret, thanks, buddy. Thanks for joining the team. Nice to see you, and we'll catch up with you again soon. Looking forward to bringing you some more Western Australia, though.
So Rob Resource said he wants everything, old and new machines, big and small, on West Texas. So I'm thinking we obviously need big kit for the fields, but we could do some nice. We could run some nice small kit around the yards in the farm if we're feeding animals, couldn't we?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, T-Man's knee's better, and he's going to go back to work. That's awesome news.
Oh, nice, mate. Well, that'll be good timing getting into spring and, well, late spring. I suppose a lot of planting's probably done, but be a busy time on the farm, I imagine. You're getting back to driving truck and whatever else you're going to be doing.
Yeah.
I was enjoying the photos you were sharing.
Harvest just around the corner. I know, yeah. It's always nice to see real life pics, isn't it?
Ben, elaborate. Aussie's getting 2 F1 races. What's up with that? Have not caught up on that news.
I've not heard that news either. That sounds awesome. Melbourne's one of my favourite races of the year.
Always a good start, isn't it?
Well, I think there's something about it being the start of the year which makes it exciting as well. But just a great track. Oh, I'll be. Rob's suggesting we use Jeepers Creepers to drive over to Texas. Yep,
I'm not getting in that truck with FSG.
We could pick up a few backpackers on the way. Nobody will notice they're missing.
I'll be more worried about whether I make it there or not.
Well, maybe bits of you might make it.
Yeah. The series would be over before the engine started.
Well, that's true. Yeah. Missed the first 3 episodes starting the engine.
2 races at Melbourne. Yeah, interesting. So that's later this year, Ben? In consecutive weekends or something, is it? I suppose they probably think that's a great idea with Australia being quite open for business. They could get a decent couple of crowds there over 2 weekends.
Yeah.
Make some revenue off that. Ooh. Must say it feels a bit silly driving this wagon down here for $2,000.
$2,000 a time.
You'll probably
ditch it then and come pick up some of these bales.
Yeah, could do. And one tractor I haven't used in game is the Big Bud. Maybe we'll have to have a couple of those running around and we.
Well, I've barely touched it as well. Yeah. So yeah, we better have a couple of those.
What I was actually thinking, if we set ourselves and said, we want 2 big tractors, 2 medium tractors, 2 combines or something like that, we could pick one each and have a different brand.
Have a total mix up of stuff.
Yeah.
That'd be good. The other thing I was thinking, you could split your machinery up. So all your tillage was one type of tractor, your harvest stuff was another brand, your grasswork stuff was another brand, and do it that way. I thought that could be quite fun as well.
Yeah, it could do.
Who knows?
See where it goes. Much like this series has. Very little planning, and we've just followed our nose to end up here.
Very loosely planned, it's fair to say. Welcome to the stream, Henrik. Nice to have you here, mate.
So Turkey's been cancelled and replaced with a second race in Melbourne. Cool. Well, that's a tight thing.
What was that? That Turkey's been replaced by a second race in Melbourne? I think he's getting Austria and Australia mixed up. The second race in Austria they're doing.
Maybe.
But that's another good track. Love that track, actually.
What circuit's in Austria? I can't think of it.
The Red Bull Ring?
Oh, right, yep.
Did you see that? Not remember the Rossi crash in MotoGP last year.
Not
You see
off the
that
top of my
crash
head,
where the
no.
bike flew right in front of him at about 180 miles an hour,
Right.
about 6 feet in the air. If it had hit him, I reckon he would have been dead
Yeah.
instantly. And he literally he rode his bike back to the garage, and he sat with his head in his hands in the garage, absolutely scared like the living daylights out of him.
No, I'm not surprised.
It's worth checking out on YouTube at some point if you've not seen it. It's a scary, scary one.
Oh. Have a look. Right, where's our bale wagon?
I think you used it last because I forgot to empty a field of bales.
Oh, you know where it is. It's down where I just drove back from. I used it with that case tractor. Class. Okay.
I always do that as well.
Like your John Deere Lexion.
It's been a long week. What can I say? I'm now laughing. My phone has told me I've hit my time limit for YouTube for the day.
You've set yourself a time limit on your phone. Or is that for the
I
kids?
don't know what. I do not know why I've got that on. Probably stop the kids pinching it and watching it. Lift the pickup. I've got to say, the server is behaving very well tonight.
It has
I
been.
don't know what it's like for you.
Oh, it hasn't been. I've only had a couple of little rubber band moments, but it's not too bad. Although for me, this time of the morning's always good because internet traffic's a lot lower.
Yeah, true.
Alright, there it is. Found it.
No, there will be no sugar beets on West Texas, Rob. I've written into Argsy's contract.
Just potatoes. So have you got a survival video tonight or later on? Or are we not going to have one this week?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I haven't even recorded it yet. But I'll do. This is going to be the last stream. I'm going to have a lie-in tomorrow, and yeah, I'll do. We'll have an episode of Bull's Gap tomorrow night.
Cool.
And then I've got to think about what I'm going to do, recording vids again. It's quite nice. It's been quite nice having a week off. Oh, Costigan hasn't heard the news. He's saying, "What's this about West Texas?"
Ah.
So Costigan, Args and I are packing up, and we're moving to West Texas. We're going to start a dairy farm on West Texas. You guys are getting an insight tonight into basically when we record these episodes. It basically is about 3 hours of me and Argsy chatting to each other
Pretty
and
much.
remembering to say something that we can put in the video every sort of 5 to 10 minutes.
You know he jinxed the server, by the way.
Is it going?
No, it'll be
crazy?
It'll be my connect.
Ah, really? I'm doing alright here still. Rob's suggesting we do potato washing.
Not a very Texas crop, is it? I don't know.
I don't know. What do you grow in Texas, guys? Some of our native Texans. I'm opening my beer. It's time.
Good on you. 0.5%.
Everyone's moving to Texas. Let's go up.
How it's worked out that all the bales are up at the top of the field, not...
Yeah, I don't know why that is. I'm trying to pour a beer and drive a baler in a straight line, and it actually worked. Wow.
You can make them... It's got something that potatoes are grown in West Texas, so... A viable option.
Damn it!
Scott might
It's
just
not
be
what I want
saying
to
that
hear.
to see it's grow, just do potatoes, though.
Oh, don't worry, Botar. We're gonna do a big cattle. We're gonna fill every pen on that massive dairy farm. That's gonna be our challenge. Oh, lots of cotton in Texas.
Mm.
There you go, Ogs. We have to have Stetson hat. Yeah, we're gonna have to download the Stetson mod, aren't we? Evening, Keith. How's it going? Nice to see you.
No one commented on it. Did anyone on my Spectacle Island first episode see my hat?
Yes, I saw the Argsy hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it straight away. I was like, very nice.
And I tried to make sure it was...
Who sorted you out with that?
John Modding sorted that out. I asked him if he could do it. So it's the classic Finnish hat pack from in the mod hub. And he's just
Okay, and he just dropped the logo on
dropped the logo on it. Yeah, yeah.
Very nice.
One of them was a semi-appropriate colour. T-Man, you couldn't figure out how to unload it. I can only tell you how to do it on a PlayStation controller, because that's what I use, but why? There you go, unload bales. So you just back it up and it stands the trailer up and drops them all off. I'll show you in a sec when we get down to the store again.
I'm really hoping for FS22 they're able to change how the cows work. So, you know, if you've got 200 cows, you can see 200 cows.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
I guess there'll be a limit, but certainly a lot more than it does at the moment would be good.
Well, it's interesting actually the way they're animated, like they, you know, for using console as an example, you load one asset in and you use 20 slots. You load another one and it's only one. So you'd think if you'd loaded the same animal asset in once, that it'd be, to do it 2 or 3 times wouldn't be quite so intensive.
Yeah, you would think, wouldn't you?
Mm.
We shall see how good the changes to the engine are.
Even having a setting where you can choose how many to display, you know, full performance.
Yeah. Yeah, I would like to see a little bit more control over that on PCs. You can really play with the settings.
Mm. It is an Atlanta Braves hat, T-Man. They made it just for me. Argsy. We were joking the other day about my merchandise store was just going to be the Atlanta Braves store.
I have a Gophers hat somewhere. I should wear it one stream rather than the FSG one.
We got hats for our kids when they were young, and our oldest son starts with A, so we got him an Atlanta Braves hat, and our youngest is a C, so he's got a Chicago Cubs hat.
Nice. Long Hill, FS22, wish more than 60 frames a second. I hear you, Long Hill. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I've got 144 hertz monitors and, yeah. But we could do a lot of horses as well. Farmer Hamish is just pointing out there's a lot of horse ranches in Texas. We could...
True.
There are a couple of nice big horse ranches on the map as well. They're a pretty cost-effective animal, aren't they?
They seem to be, yeah, just some oats, and that's about it, isn't it?
And yeah, they eat very little as well. Oats and straw.
So, just going to show T-Man this. So, backed in there, if I press Y, the trailer, excuse me, trailer unfolds and lifts itself up. Then I think once it gets up, do I have to press another button? Do they?
Y again, I think.
Yeah, there you go. Unload bales here. Why? And they're gone.
Ooh, 7 grand in bales. Very nice.
Okay. So about 4 trips with that other loading wagon then.
Scorpion's asking if we can have tigers and zebras on the Texas map.
Do you know, where was it? In Houston there's a tiger running on the loose. I read it on the news the other day. Someone's pet tiger. There's more pet tigers in the States than there is tigers alive in the wild.
That's right. Oh, yeah, I've heard that as well.
Crazy.
This is when Scorp breaks it to us that he's got a pet tiger.
Bat Rat wants us to wear IRL Stetsons for the stream.
I actually have got a
gosh.
proper pair of Texas cowboy boots in my cupboard upstairs. They were my dad's when he worked in the States. He bought himself a pair, so they're like 40 years old, and they're pretty cool.
I was going to say they
Not
probably
sure I'd wear them out on the street, but
probably look as good as new, just about, do they?
Oh, they are. They're sparkling. They're absolutely brilliant.
Scott wants us to max out the dairy farm. 2,400 cows.
I think we could do that.
So we are thinking about, we were talking the other day, we do precision farming in seasons as well. Just to
yeah, no, we're going to go the whole hog.
It'll help with having a bit of a, oops, God, my driving's just turns terrible. Have a little bit of guidance on what we do each episode, because it'll follow a bit more of that seasonal cycle.
Definitely. No, I like
that. Did West Texas have a custom geo with it?
I'm trying to remember. No, I don't think it does. I think you can pick your own geo, so we could have a bit of fun with that.
Cool.
Yeah, we're maybe going to have to get some TMR mixes. You're right, if we're running 2,400 cattle.
Were they built into the map? Or not?
No, we'd have to drop them in.
Okay. We can use the ones Thorpe edited for, Fusion edited for Yukon with that huge capacity.
That's right, yeah.
Rob Reason has come over to say visit. He said FSG doing loops, making everyone dizzy.
I'm just picking up all the bits you've left behind.
Yeah. It's alright, my rubber banding lag at the moment's probably not going to help either.
Is it not?
Right, T-Man said he hates aggravating lag. Mate, when you play in, when you live in the New Zealand and you're miles from everywhere, get used to it on every game.
Right, let's pick up the last bits and pieces here. I'm done. Hopefully I can get another bale or something out of this. We'll see. The dregs that are lying down here. Not going to be enough for another bale, I don't think. Oh, Black Book with a super chat. Thank you very much, mate. Glad you enjoyed the week. That's awesome and very generous of you. You're a legend. Thank you, dude. And for those of you who don't know, Black Book is one of the... He's religiously on our multiplayer. Right, there's a few bits and pieces in here, but I think there's certainly not enough to get another bale in, and I can't be bothered driving around the field another time, so... Looks like you've got space to pick up these two bales, Args.
Yeah,
I'll just dump them near the entrance.
3, I've got 10, and you've got 2, so that's 15.
16 bales, isn't it, on that?
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Yeah. Good, good.
This load should be worth a bit more because these were the slightly bigger bales than what you started with.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Do you know what I'm going to
FS
do?
Man has lost a load of YouTube subscribers. That's a shame. Go ahead, Ox.
I think there's still a bale hiding up in that tree, the trees. Remember that straw bale we couldn't do anything with?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you just threw it in the
Threw it in the trees. Oh my goodness. Oh, my internet's just having another hissy fit. Sorry to everyone watching, it might make it a little bit uncomfortable. Where is it? Go fine. A bit further up, near the corner.
There we go. Baler in the shed. All nice and clean, Args. I washed it before I put it in there.
I'm impressed. What have you done with the real FSD?
I could have just blatantly lied to you as well.
You could have. On what?
I
missed that part of the stream. I actually hid this bale really well. I can't find it. In amongst the shrubs. Shrubbies. Oh well. Arctic Farmer, morning buddy. How are you doing? This server's in Europe, so pretty much the other side of the world from me. But our next one
that
in
was
West,
far from Argsy's house as you can get it.
pretty much. But we've moved. The next one for West Texas is going to be stateside, so hopefully it might level the playing field a little bit.
Thanks, Keith. Take care. Thanks for dropping in, my friend. Nice to see you. Right, we're just waiting for Args in this last load. And then we're going to do a bit of tillage, I think, aren't we, Argsy?
I think that's the plan.
Probably start down at your place, because yours have been sitting there for a while.
Wherever we want. Your grass field could be mowed if you wanted to grab that little mower out and start on that.
I'm good at the moment. Oh, I thought of using that mower again so soon. Or ever again.
I reckon. I think the Big M might make an appearance on West Texas.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Right,
So,
do you want...
Jodda, this tractor's the International 1255. It's a cracking tractor.
Can I give you that tractor just to run down to the sell point? I just need to jump for a minute. I will be back soon.
No worries, mate. Right. Right. I guess we'll dump this, and we'll go and get some tillage equipment. Oh, Jodder, I don't know which one it is actually. It's the one. It's on the mod hub. It's a legit one from the mod hub. Ragmat, welcome. Yeah, you're a little bit late, mate, but you're all right. Don't you worry. You've just missed a load of baling. Right. It's a sorry state of affairs when you're gunning it past cars in your tractor. I am officially on Mod Hub as well now, Jodda. I am now the official video for Auto Drive on the Mod Hub, which is pretty cool. Maury, this is Marxville tonight. This is the multiplayer. Play with Argsy. He's just stepped out for a minute, so there you go, Mark Thor. Always on the ball, that boy. It's a load of class equipment here. Scott, we're just gonna do a couple of hours tonight. We're gonna finish in. We've got an hour to go. Crikey, time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? Yeah, we just thought we'd do a couple of hours. Basically, use it as an opportunity to tell you about the move to West Texas. Really, I think he might be. I think he might be just. He said he had to drop out for a sec. Maybe he's checking his internet connection.
I'm back.
We're heading into the back room and telling the kids to pedal a bit faster.
Two morning coffees. I needed a pit stop.
Bit of fuel.
I was emptying the tank.
I got you. Oil change.
Oil change.
Botar, FSG, what's your revenue on Sim Dashboard? I wish I had revenue on Sim Dashboard. Unfortunately, I did it for the love of it, Botar. There was no money involved whatsoever. I did it for you guys.
Speaking of doing them for us guys, I reckon there'd be merit in doing an auto drive specific dashboard for all those extra features we found in the key bindings.
Well, exactly, and I never really thought about it. And you guys were mentioning it the other night, and I was like, I wonder. It could really work well for auto drive, couldn't it?
It could. Right, chat. Are we going to use the 2870 or the 270 from tillage? What do you want to see?
Oh, Aussie's just arrived.
Some lime in that? Oh. It is. I think if I look at my map, I needed some lime. 47. Let's go and do some lime. Out of the way.
How many of them need ploughing, Args? Or can we just run? I've got quite a nice big cultivator here.
Just come down to cultivation. We're not too worried about field state at the end of this, are we?
No. Cool. I'm very excited actually. Mark Thor's dropping some triples on that custom modding Fent 1000.
It's already done.
So it looks like Mike Mitchell's.
Have
you been in my mods folder?
No, I've got a version. There was one shared on
have you?
On their Facebook group. Yeah.
Ah, right. Okay, nice.
I think I showed it briefly in my last stream. Got it on Red Dirt.
Ever since I saw it on Mike Mitchell's video, I've just been gotta have one of them.
Yeah, no, I think it encouraged some people to do the same, and it's there now.
Nice. Is that a recent release then, is it?
Well, it's not a custom modding official one. Someone's just modded it and shared that version.
Got you.
Now, cruise control, guidance steering is the biggest lifesaver when you've got bad lag.
Oh yeah, I bet.
I don't remember which button. Okay.
Are you liming?
Yeah, I thought I put I thought I put some lime on this field.
You've got the big gun out.
Yep, it had a decent amount of lime in it also. So we had a split. Two people said the 28 and two said the MX. See what FSG's brought down. He's probably brought down his. Have you? You got your big case?
I bought the big case, yeah. In fact, we've got the same kit. It's the same case and it's the same cultivator. So when you're finished, can join me. In fact, I'll wait for you to finish and then I'll...
I'll just get into it.
No, I'll just get into it. You're right.
Get
I
into
will.
it.
Actually do what you're supposed to do, and we'll do up and down rows first rather than starting on the headlands.
Off. Don't want to lime the neighbours' fields. Thank you very much, Black Book. $13 super chat, and he gave an extra $3 because I'll likely have to wash FSB's machinery. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that.
Very good. Baloo the Bear is actually working on a dedicated dashboard for auto drive, but it's not related to Simboard. Hmm. Feel free to tell us a bit more about that, mate.
Yeah, it sounds interesting. Well, I've got that cruise auto drive bug.
Oh, I didn't go far enough to set my B point. Auto width, show lines, just so I can make sure it's working. That looks pretty good to me. Here we go.
Race, yeah.
Well, I think we know who's going to win that. What did you run at? 21 miles an hour?
Yeah, 21 miles.
Oh, this sounds interesting, Args. Baloo the Bear sent to me, when he ever finished this, I could use it to control any vehicle on the map with it. There's more data available than sim dashboards grabbing at the moment.
So
I'm
he's
very interested in that.
So he's developing his own sort of app to
Yeah, sounds like it.
grab different data there. It sounds cool. Talking back about FS22, one of the other big things that'd be cool is if you can make better use of those second monitors. A lot of people have dual monitors now. You can put the map, so the map's always up on your monitor, or have some of that information displayed, so you're not always having to tab to it or open it up. That'd be pretty cool.
That would be lovely, wouldn't it?
Mm.
That would be a great idea.
And that third parties can make use of it. So Wapster could use it, so you could have your guidance steering almost like a screen in a track.
Yeah, that's, a lot of people have asked me on my sim dashboards, they're like, why can't you make the middle bit move?
Mm.
And, it's a limitation of what you can get out of the game from Sim Dash, unfortunately.
Mm.
Or what, I don't know if it's limitations of the game. I did talk to the guy who built Sim Dashboard, had a really good chat with him. And I said, could you use coordinates? Because obviously everything's done by coordinates. Could you do something with that?
Sure.
And especially when precision farming came out, and obviously the mini map shows you what you've done and what you haven't done.
Yep.
That would have been perfect for it. But I don't know how you would pull that in without a lot of work.
Yeah, because I suppose things like racing sims are a bit easier because the racetrack's a circuit and it's fixed, and you're just reporting a position on that line, really, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah.
Mm.
Can't talk about racing sims. I get very distracted.
There's some pretty cool ones out there.
Mr. Pups, do I use reshade? No, I do not. I am just using the base game lighting.
So you've never used reshade?
Never done it. No,
Okay.
never. No, I thought I read somewhere, and I'm probably wrong, but I thought I read somewhere it doesn't work as well with the Epic version of the game. It's harder to implement on the Epic
gotcha.
version of the game than the Steam version. But that just could be.
Everything's harder on the Epic version, isn't it? I'm still
so.
still amazed you've got a Steam key. You haven't jumped over to the.
I've actually put the Steam key into Steam.
Like, you do realise your mod folder, you just repoint it through the XML.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why I don't do it. Game settings. But there's nothing particularly that I've changed.
You'd even be able to find the game settings, though, the XML for that.
That's
Copy and
true.
paste it,
I
probably.
mean, I've played around with some of my view distances and stuff, but that's all. I've not done anything else.
Hmm.
So yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult. Hey, Cranky's dropped in. How you doing, Cranks? Him saying there's a heck of a delay on the audio when we're watching both streams. Long Hill, I do need to update my links to other YouTubers in my descriptions. Absolutely, I did that right at the start. I thought there might be some way that the algorithm might favour me if I did that. I don't think it does anything to help. But skip a row for a bit of fun.
I have not hid my sheep for a long time. Hid someone's sub at the same time we're on live.
Oh, nice.
Or that, or it's doing the thing that you get every now and then. Is that a couple?
Oh, it does that repeat thing. You get
Yeah.
about 10 at once. It just plays catch up on itself.
Must be doing that.
I don't know why it does that. Ah, so Mark says the harvester picks up alfalfa, but not alfalfa hay. I think that might have been. I might have given him a poor brief.
Right.
I might take responsibility for that. I just think I said it was alfalfa.
That's right, we got it picked up and sold. Didn't actually make as much as I thought it might have.
Paul Campbell saying hello to you as well.
Paul, hello, welcome.
Found another random bale lying here.
I did see that. Ignored it. Go throw it in some trees somewhere.
So somebody's just asked, Mr. Pops has asked in my chat, Args, what's the favourite mod that you've ever used?
Ooh.
Good one, that, isn't it?
It is a good one, actually.
Take care, Costigan. See you later, mate.
Do you
Nice
know
to have you here.
What I've really enjoyed using is that little Gleaner combine I've had on Low Creek Farm. I've got really attached to it, to the point I couldn't sell it when I upgraded combine. I wanted to keep it.
And yeah, it's quite nice. I've got I'm not sure I could narrow it down to one. I've got, like you, I've got kind of some mods that I have a real affinity to. Silly things like Jeepers Creepers truck I love for no reason other than it just got me out of so many holes when I started Bull Scat. But actually, if you're talking about proper mods, it's hard.
You've got to look at things like courseplay and quality of life mods and that. You know, you just
when I first mastered courseplay, it was a game changer for the game. I was like, this is going to change everything. Yeah, so yeah, you're right, Args. I think stuff like that is really, that and GPS for me were probably more so than auto drive, because I knew what auto drive did. I just hadn't bothered to get my finger out and get it sorted. Whereas courseplay, I was on a bit of a discovery. I was finding stuff out as I went along, which was really nice about that one.
Yeah. Ramazan is asking, is Lime reliable even if I turn off Lime requirement? If you've turned off Lime in the settings, there's no need to do Lime. You're not going to get any benefit. But I think it's is it about a 30% productivity increase if you lime a field? I know ploughing's 30%, but I can't remember what lime is. But you get a better yield if you've got lime turned on. You'll get a better yield.
Yeah. Oh, Tim Dayton said the case early riser planter. I have to say, I was pretty blown away by that.
Yeah, that's when they, I'm not sure why it's taken quite so long to do the smaller and bigger versions. Thought it would have been quite simple from a modelling perspective. But
Yeah.
I'm not a modder, so I don't know. But the two that I'm looking forward to, which are coming out soon, the grain cart they're doing, that tarp animation on that is amazing.
Oh, the Demco grain carts look superb, don't they?
Yeah. So I'm really
big capacities in them as well.
Yeah, I'm just really enjoying how they're bringing new features to the game still, even though the game's going to be effectively obsolete in the next 12 months. But also, I can't remember who the modder was now. But they've got the sprayer, the John Deere sprayer, which will adjust the booms to the ground automatically. So it follows the slope. I shared that on Facebook. I think I saw you comment on it.
It's the precursor to the 4940, isn't it?
Yeah, precursor to what I'm driving now. But it's the way the boom's adjusted to the terrain.
I saw that, the level of the ground. Yeah. That looked nice.
Rather line.
Oh, so, getting some good stuff here. Buy used equipment. It's very handy. Easy dev commands from Scorpion. Actually, I think I evidenced that a lot in last night's vid.
Yeah.
If you're making YouTube content, how much of a lifesaver that is.
Do you know I've never used the teleport equipment? I always use store delivery and then reset something. I didn't know you could have equipment set up with
so you drop it in the field. You drop store delivery in the field, do you?
Yeah. Yeah, if I'm trying to set something up like that. That teleport, because you can have the equipment attached to it. Because if you say you've got a combine and a header and you reset the combine, you've got to reset the header separately. But that teleport seemed to take everything attached to it.
Yeah, it does. It's great.
Right. Well, you're making good tracks through that.
Yeah, it's going well, actually.
Right, park that by crashing.
Even in Sean, where did I get these discs from? It's a very good idea. Probably fs19.net.
Oh my goodness.
It is a case. It is a case disc.
I think that I'm pretty sure this one is a mod. This is a mod hub one, isn't it?
Oh, it could be actually. Yeah. Be. Mark Thor says your favourite mod is the portable washer.
Haha. It's a lifesaver. Tell you what. Dirt bust. Surprised I didn't get more grief about my terrible singing.
It was.
It
was awful.
You're not wrong. Paul Campbell has
a mod I'm going to have to download, actually.
What's that?
The one that changes the name of the contractors that you use on your live stream.
Yeah. You've got to edit the XML to change the names.
Ah, right.
And that. Paul Campbell's asking a question for you, Argsy. When you were doing the course plan auto drive for lime refill, did you hit the on button on auto drive as well as drive? No, just drive now in course play. So you had to make sure you had the correct course set up in auto drive. So it was pointing to the right thing. But basically, as soon as it finished course play and needed to refill, it would turn on that auto drive automatically. Pretty clever.
Nuts how clever it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It really is.
And that's what I've had some really good comments on, and being able to use auto drive in the field for the resupply instead of using the course play field courses might be better. So that's one thing I'm going to try out next time on West Aussie.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I've never tried that actually.
So my wife's just gone out with the kids, and the internet's turned worse for me. Look at that one out. Because they're off the hamster wheel.
Yeah, yeah, they were boosting it. Somebody asked before, are we going to sell all our equipment tonight? I don't think we'll do that tonight, will we? I think we'll have to.
Yeah, I think we'll do that. Do
It's
that
probably a bit too
separately.
time consuming to do that tonight.
Now, stupidly, I've put the tractor that doesn't have GPS in it.
Oh, you're gonna have to swap that on you. That's gonna. After all my effort to make
All
all
your
the
effort.
lines nice and neat, you're gonna mess it up.
I'm doing alright on the first one.
It's like my sugar beet challenge on
Yeah.
Yukon the other night. You got to drive in cab and nail it straightest line you can.
I'm surprised. I know why you did it in cab, because you pressed the worker button and no one could see the costume change.
Oh, very good. Very good. Evening, Grey Devil. How's it going? Big life. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I have nightmares about sugar beet at the moment.
Alright, Mrs. FSG, if you're there still. Some guy wants beet soup.
No. Oh, I've just seen another comedy T-shirt we could do. Fat Trats just chucked in. Oh, because he can do it without GPS. Imagine that as a statement on a T-shirt. Armour T, unfortunately, no. It's a private server, mate. So you're unable to join on this one.
And 170 ping.
170. Eek. I'll just be quiet about how good mine is then.
I think we figured that out last time. Yeah, 30?
Yeah, it floats between 30 and 40. That's not going to take as long to get this field done at this rate.
No, it's shown through it. Good.
You seem to have a lot more cows in that pasture on the hill than I can fit in mine. I wonder if MRG's tweaked it so you can get more cows in, so it looks visually better.
I wonder if it's setting difference between the different type of pastures, like an open pasture versus
Possibly.
barn type.
Mr. Lizard is asking if there are any big American maps we would recommend. I think you've got to say...
How big's big?
Well, you've got to go 4-time minimum, haven't you?
Do.
I would say, well, obviously I'm biased, so I'm going to say Flint Hills. Susquehanna, River Valley's good. West Texas, obviously, is good, because that's where we're going next.
There's lots. Red Dirt County, I'm enjoying that. You want something squarish, Oklahoma based. I think Georgetown has always been a popular one with people for some reason. I haven't even looked at that.
Georgetown's lovely. I know there's a few issues with the performance of it, but Nitro Dad's fixing it. He said as soon as the Susquehanna was out, that was his next project, was to re-optimize that. Cranky suggesting Deer Country, which true, Cranks, yeah. And said, I love Deer Country.
What size is that? Is that?
No, it's a standard map.
Standard map,
but it's got some. It's just the way it's laid out. It's got some really nice field layouts on it.
Yeah.
Nebraska lands.
But it's Medicine Creek, another one of the ones that people rave about, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got it downloaded, and honestly, I've never had the time to load it up.
So I was
There's a few maps like that.
doing some maths in my head the other night. So let's say there's 6 months until FS22. You do an episode on a series once a week. There might be, what, 26 weeks? You got 26 episodes. So you're sort of running out of time if you're planning on changing to play FS22 to get any decent time into a 19 map.
Yeah, it's true, isn't it? Yeah.
What's going on here?
I have to do 2 episodes a week, Args.
Might have to. I've either just completely blown out my lag or my track decided to stop moving.
You're doing a good job of filling in the gaps, mate. I'm impressed.
I think you must have a little bit of an overlap on your GPS course, which made it a bit easy.
Lone Oak. Lone Oak has memories for me. One of the first maps I ever played. Simon Smith, any good big maps except for Millennial, Welker, Dal Ranch or Stone Valley? I'm guessing, Simon, you're on console. Because you are a little bit more... And Lone Oak. I think you've got the lot there, mate.
Wild West is another 16 times. You're wanting a big map.
Yeah, console. I think, Simon, you've probably listed all the big maps that are available. I suppose the only big map, but it is a totally different way of playing, would be if you wanted to have a go on No Man's Land. Because although it's not a big map, it's open in terms of you can cut your own field sizes in it.
Green River's a good one. I mean, I know it's not American, but it's a good one for big fields. I think it's on console.
Fat Trap's heading off. Take care, mate. Thanks for dropping by.
See you, mate. Nice of you to join us.
Eureka Farms. There's a good suggestion. I hear that mentioned quite a lot. I've never seen it. I've never looked at it.
That's the one Fusion's doing his anti-survival on.
Ah, yes. Western Australia. I like the original Western Australia, not the 16 times. Obviously, is cool, but even the standard size map was really nice.
Well, it was a 4 times. So.
Yeah. Yeah. You just lose so much track of scale when you've seen the 16 time version, don't you?
Yeah, Hazard County's another one. We didn't mention that.
Hazard County, great map.
Some of those have some cool production stuff on it too.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And if you can wait, MRG's doing a console map.
I'm looking forward to his 4 times map as well. His US 4 times map, if he's still going to do it. This is something I've wondered, and I don't know the answer to this. Are maps easier to port than vehicles? I wonder if it's...
I was hoping that was a rhetorical question because I don't have the answer.
Yeah, it was just a general musing, really. Because I think I'd maybe tolerate if we had a few extra maps to start with than the base game ones.
I'm still hopeful that with the changes to the engine, with the different ways it renders and doesn't render everything and that sort of thing, that a 4 times might not be out of the question as a standard map.
As a standard map, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
I mean, why not? There's no reason they couldn't do it if they've fixed the performance issues with the renderings.
What have they said? They're going to do a European map, they're going to do a US map, and they're going to re-optimize Erlengratt, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, they actually said they'll be European and American. Or if they just said they were going to do 2 maps plus remaster Erlengratt.
Maybe they were just going to say 2 maps, yeah.
No, Hubert, are you asking if Wild West is on PS4? Map PS4 Wild West, not the 16 times map. Much too big for that.
It's FarmSim Guy or a console map 2? No, it's not T-Man, but it is a great map. Hopefully it'll be a real American map this time, Paul Campbell says. It's a fair point, Paul.
Ooh.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest map, was it?
No one we didn't mention for our console players. It's not quite out yet, but I see Lancey Boy gave a bit of an update on American farming life earlier.
Oh, yeah.
So
well, there you go.
there's going to be 2 versions. A standard version, which will be PC and console, and then a farming agency edition for PC only. So it sounds like he's getting closer to having that finished and released. That could be another good one to keep your eye out for console play.
I'm really impressed at how the modders haven't let up, even though it's been announced and they know it's only 6 months away. They're still charging on with FS19 content, because I think they know, don't they, that there's probably going to be 12 months of a transition. You know, I can see myself, and we've talked about this already, I can see myself playing FS22 and FS19 for a bit.
Yeah, there'll certainly be because everyone will jump on FS22. All the creators will be as quick as they can to get on there and put out some series.
Yeah.
And if you've only got 2 maps, that content's going to be pretty stale, and it'll be pretty hard to compete.
Pretty samey.
And it'll be pretty hard to compete with the likes of Dagwin. Someone's going to go watch him play it. They're not going to come and watch. Others, want to see something different. There will certainly be a decent overlap. But it seems that some of the modders, so Oxygen David on his Facebook page posted to say he'd been doing a bit more work in Blender on some of his buildings with FS22 in mind. So whether he's trying to upgrade some of those to 4K textures, or what he's trying to do to what he knows or doesn't know, or what he's guessing to try and make it better.
That's going to be interesting. Exciting times, definitely. Well, hats off to you, Args. There isn't a single bit of white that I can see in that field.
I had to stop a couple of times and go back and do bits, but not too many times. Light workers, they go in straight lines.
You tidying up the bottom, I'll come down on this last row.
Yep.
Nice.
Teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work. There we go. Nicely done. You've limed all the neighbours' freshly planted crops.
I know.
Don't think we'll be able to hide that from them.
I'm going to have to leave the region.
Just cut and run.
Cut and run. Get out of the county. What do you want to do now? Do you want to jump up into the field up the top here?
Yeah, which one do you want to do? Do you want to do the canola one or the wheat one here?
We'll do the canola one. Canola one's a bit more.
It's a nicer shaped field.
It is. And that'll take us pretty much through to 2 hours, I reckon.
I think it will.
You'll be able to go back to bed. Or go to bed. And
Go to bed.
And enjoy a sleep.
I don't have to get up on a Sunday morning to record.
No, there's no Marxville tonight.
Oh dear, you got a free Sunday night.
I do. I'll be finishing off No Creek Farm, right?
Still going strong on the No Creek. Looking good.
Yeah, it's good fun. Good fun.
You've got a lot of fields. You're running a lot of fields there as well.
It's all that comes with the base farm. Do you know one thing I haven't, and I've never figured out? There's a big grass field in the corner in front of the yard, and I have not, for the life of me, I've walked around it half a dozen times. I've looked for an opening into it, and there's no way I can find into that field.
Oh really?
I don't know whether
it's like a hidden off field.
Yeah, I don't know whether it was intentional or what the story was. I've been meaning to ask Imaji about it. Yeah. Don't know whether, because I know he updated the map 2 or 3 times, and I've never bothered to update it. It was working for me as it was. So.
Yeah. He's doing a big update to Farmersburg at the moment as well, actually.
Hmm. Well, thank you, Paul. Episode 1 on Spectacle Island. That was a lot of fun to do that. A bit different. We'll see how things go.
I honestly thought it was brilliant storytelling. Like you're literally on the edge of the seat going, "Oh, what's he gonna do next?"
The bike was a little bit of fun. I found there's a couple of bikes out there in mods. There's one where your feet on the pedals actually go around with the pedals. Your feet go upside down. It looks hilarious.
Let's hope they make the animation of the farmer better in FS22 as well.
That would be cool.
Instead of it looking like a string puppet.
Mm. One other thing I was looking and trying to figure out how to do it, and didn't. But I always had an idea. You know, we've joked about sheep and that all along. I tried to see if there was a way you could replace the dog texture with the sheep animation or something, so you could have a pet sheep. I couldn't for the life of me figure it out, but there's some pretty cool stuff. GTX had made it so the dog could ride in the tractor with you as a private mod. And he said he might work on it and release it, but nothing has ever come of it. But that was pretty cool. Amazing. Yeah.
Time-lapse farmer, thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much indeed. Mark Thor's going to mute me because if I talk too much, he's not watched it yet.
Oh, right.
I don't want to give any secrets away.
That was actually the hardest part, trying to make sure I didn't put a spoiler or something anywhere. Try and keep the thumbnail as abstract as possible. What sort of place doesn't have a decaf soy lard? I mean...
Oh dear. You're so North Island.
Not that far north. That's the domain of Aucklanders. There's a small hill, well, they're called the Bombay Hills, and it's between Hamilton and Auckland, and we joke about nothing matters south of the Bombay Hills, according to Aucklanders.
Oh, right, yeah. It's a bit like London.
Probably,
we have that joke here for London.
Yeah. I know, it's called plain coffee, how dare they? And in that terrible, terrible mug.
It was probably instant as well, was it?
Oh.
Powdered coffee.
Powdered coffee. No, they did have a percolation machine at the cafe there. Wasn't all bad.
MTB Guy, Hordy, welcome to the stream, guys. Nice to have you here. Right, I'll let you run this top bit. I'll go around the trees and head down at the bottom.
Sounds good, mate. you like that, did you, Scott? Scott said that it was perfect bisection of the field.
I like this field for that. Separate it up. We did an episode a few weeks ago. We managed to finish literally from different ends of the field and arrived at the end. Final passes
That was
together. It was brilliant, wasn't it?
was that well. Oh, I'm gonna miss this map. Been a nice
it's
little
been
map
awesome.
to play on. Kind of wish we'd explored a few more of the fields a little bit. But some pretty cool shaped
We'll
fields around.
We'll have to download the save game so we can always come back to it if we need to.
Good point. Before Tuesday when you lose access.
Yeah.
That's the real reason we're changing. FarmSim Guy hasn't paid for our server.
Being a skinflint,
and
not paying.
And it's not a game servers one, so he doesn't care about it.
I get upset because I try to, they turn me down for affiliate, so I have no loyalty towards them.
Is that DJ's maracas that wake you up? No. No, not at all, Bosar. Timelapse Farmer, hello. Well, you just said hello to FarmSim Guy as well. It's nice to see you in both streams. Hope you're doing well, mate. And oh, koala meat. Now, if you had someone come in and said koala meat, you'd expect an Aussie, but we're getting greetings from Denmark.
Rito says we should spend the last half hour selling all the equipment and see how much we make. But I think it'll probably take a bit longer than that, Frito, because there's a lot of equipment lying around.
I'm more interested
We might do it.
Because we've got, 3 full bags of silage?
Yeah.
Might have to figure out the volume of those and look at the current price for silage and do a little bit of a
calculation.
Calculation on that, yeah.
Well, I've got a big full. My silage clamp is full as well.
Mm.
Yeah, there's probably more money in that than there is in some of these vehicles. Thomas Kern, map. Yes.
Ah. The koala meat was a truckie out of Wollongong 10 years. So, expat Aussie, and now in Denmark.
Nice.
And we go from koala meat to the gaming badger. Hello, gaming badger.
About the closest we've got to a marsupial in the UK, a badger. Is a koala a marsupial? I don't know now.
I'm trying to remember. I think so. They have a pout. You sure they do? Scorpion wants to have a big auction on this map, and he'll bring a barbecue.
You bring the catering.
Or there'll be plenty of barbecuing going on West Texas. I'll tell you that.
I'm probably expecting Scorp to visit us in the fields with barbecue every episode. Holden man, how you doing? I was watching V8s at Bathurst for about 3 hours this afternoon.
Oh,
That's
yeah?
a rabbit hole you disappear down. Jeez. There's a brilliant vid of Dale Earnhardt doing a voiceover of I think it was Dale Earnhardt doing a voiceover of a lap of Bathurst.
Watching it, or was he actually in the hot
sitting
seat?
in a car, sitting in a V8.
Yeah.
And it's you know the character that Will Ferrell does in
Talladega Night.
In Talladega Nights.
Yeah.
Like you totally see how he got the inspiration for the character. Because it's so funny. It's well worth a watch. I might post it in the Discord actually.
That's good.
Paul Campbell, yes, we are going to play West Texas next. We're going to move over there and we're going to go big. We're going to go Texas big.
It'll actually be good, I reckon, because we'll, being split between farms, it's been a little bit, where should we go now? But I think if we are doing seasons and working on the same farm, it'll work out much easier.
It will. It will. I think it's a good idea. The pain, honestly, the biggest pain with this has been Argsy takes a trailer load of my grain to the store and he gets paid for it, and I pick up my bales, but Argsy gets the money. There's no rhyme, no reason to who gets paid for what here.
Tyler, hey, what is up? Just getting some tillage done with the FarmSim Guy, chewing the fat. Been a lot of fun.
It's been great. Yeah, it's been really good.
Bit of a...
Paul Campbell saying West Texas is a handful as a single player. I can imagine.
I reckon it's going to be a handful with two of us.
Yeah.
Although, look at that field you guys did on Yukon the other night with those 2 big drills. You got through that pretty quick.
I tell you, you can burn through some stuff quick. As long as you've got the right equipment, I do think, yeah, you could get through quite a lot.
Be a different focus. And if we can get some good auto drive courses out for it. In fact, I wonder if there's an auto drive network out there for West Texas.
So I think one of the I got a message off one of my followers today who's got one about 95% done and he's testing it at the moment. So
beautiful.
I might sweet talk him into letting us have a copy of it. West Texas is my most popular. West Texas beat Flint Hills as my most popular map tour.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's got over 50,000 views on it.
Wow.
That's because I think every third person that plays FS19 is from Texas.
There's a Texan.
Looks like there might be a bit of interest in a West Texas auto drive course.
T-Man, these are Case 770. Now, we were talking about them before. I can't remember whether they're... I have a feeling they're in Mod Hub, but I'm not 100% sure. There they are. We're both running the same ones at the moment.
I would love to be an adopted Texan Scorpion. When I get big enough to have the first ever FarmSim Guy con, we'll do it in Texas. And you're doing the catering.
That sounds like a good deal to me.
And if you all bring your cars, Argsy will set a car wash up outside.
No bikini. K Vong says saying hello and nice to get a face on the Kiwi.
There you go.
Indeed. To be honest, I mean, how many streams is my third stream with the camera? 4. I'll forget about it now. Yet you're even up there watching.
You do, don't you?
Yeah.
You do. The first one you do, you're a nervous wreck, and then you forget about it very quickly.
Especially when you play the wrong video to start your stream off. Really throws you out.
Uber Steve, welcome to the stream, mate. How you doing? Another Aussie in the house.
Bootnik wants to be an adopted in, I think.
He's put the same in mine, actually. We'll adopt you, Bootneck.
For the next 8 minutes of the Marxville Bros, you can be an honorary Marxville Bro.
Yeah. You'll be the kind of the black sheep brother that we don't talk about. The one that's been ostracized from the family for being too sarcastic.
There you go. Hey, you know what you're gonna have to do this week now.
Cool.
New logo. Need a West Texas logo.
Oh yeah, better do that.
In all your spare time.
Yeah, better do something nice.
You gave everyone else homework yesterday. Homework.
I did. I'm going to see how good my students are. See if anybody actually sends me a vid. I did see Fusion had been playing around with screenshots using depth of field, which was nice.
Mm.
Oh, Scott George is on the chip and dip. Nice. That's one of my weak things is Doritos and dip.
Kiwi institution over here is onion dip. Chips and onion dip.
Yeah. So who was it? I had an Aussie pal who introduced me to onion dip. It's like yogurt and onions and
reduced cream.
like, yeah, reduced cream.
Reduced cream and onion soup.
Bloody lovely. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Powdered onion soup.
Yeah.
That's what you put in, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Powdered onion soup and reduced cream with a little bit of vinegar. Vinegar or lemon juice for the acidity.
Yeah. I remember that well because when they bought it, they were like, "This is like a delicacy."
Yeah. Yeah.
For you guys.
Some places have caviar, others have pate or nice cheese. We get reduced cream and onion dip.
Powdered onion soup.
Powdered onion soup. Oh, Christian, how's it going today? Today has been a lot of fun. Nice just chatting to you all and chewing the fat with FarmSim Guy. Been most enjoyable.
Yeah, it's been great. Hordy, where part of the UK am I from? Originally, I'm from the northeast of England, but I'm now in Scotland. Have been for 25 years, so I kind of almost count myself as a Scot. Hamish won't. I'll still be an idiot English person up in Scotland, but that's okay. Dima, what kind of dip do I use with my Doritos? I do like a cream cheese dip. They do a really nice cream cheese dip with garlic in it and onions in it. It's definitely not as good as Argsy's cheese onion dip.
Onion dip. Surely it's got to be salsa or queso for Dorito.
I do like salsa. Can't beat a good hot salsa. And that horrible melted like plastic cheese that you get if you go to the cinema you have a Doritos in the cinema. You get this like neon orange cheese sauce. It's brilliant.
Sounds like a Scottish specialty.
Oh yes, and of course the Mrs. FSG's just chimed in the chat. There's the sauce of Thousand Island dressing.
Oh, Thousand Island dressing, yeah.
Proper 80s throwback, but man, it's good. We have a comedian here in the UK who refers to it as the sauce of 1,000 islands because he's a Cockney, and it always raises a smile. Hordy, I'm currently residing in Edinburgh.
But not in the castle.
Paul Campbell. Not in the castle, no. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Maybe the YouTube will come good one day and I can buy the castle.
That's 200,000 subs. We've got potatoes at 100,000. He buys the castle at 200,000.
Yeah, deal. You might have to drop a lot of super chats for that to happen.
So we're going to go from a sim racing fund to a castle fund.
Yeah.
Oh, Kayvong said to say hello to FSG, Midnight in Denmark, and he has just jumped in to say hi. So,
How you doing, K-Bong? Nice to see you, man. How is it on every stream we get around to talking about food?
I don't know. Food, cars.
Admit we're just all big kids, really, aren't we?
Do you know what we've never talked about is the weather? You know it was going to rain on Marxville today? I logged in and I thought, oh, not rain.
Oh, I can see it, actually. Look at that. Above the sunshine. We've got rain. I don't think we've ever had... Have we ever had rain on Marxville during this season?
I can't remember.
Series? I don't think we do.
Scorp
I
saying
think Mrs. FSG's getting excited that we're buying Edinburgh Castle.
I know that's just a streaming studio, miss.
I do need a bit more space. I've still not broken to the well, we talked about sim racing the other day, and she was like, "But that's not what you do. That's not your channel." And I said, "But it's kind of related, and a lot of the guys are into sim racing as much as they are into farming." I just haven't broken the news to her yet that it would require stealing another bit of the house for more kit.
Oh, I think we need a fastest lap challenge or
Oh,
something that doesn't need everyone to be online racing at the same time, and seeing we're all global doesn't affect anything.
Definitely.
Lag-wise,
we could set up actually setting up an iRacing, a little iRacing series as well the other day, which I thought was quite good.
Olden Man is cold in Aussie, is it? What part of Aussie are you in? I noticed, I was watching Rocket Lab launch one of their rockets last night. This is a New Zealand company, or American company, but they launch out of New Zealand. And an Aussie commented about it being cold in that stream last night too. Surprisingly, so, I don't know, we've talked about space before and rockets. Let's change the subject, but I've never seen the launch, and it was a clear night last night. This launch pad's about 500 k's as the crow flies from us, and I went outside at the right time and could see this little orange glow in the sky going up like a fireworks. It was so cool. Until I came back in and watched the live stream and realised that their mission had failed. Their second stage didn't ignite, and they lost it.
Oh no!
That was a bit of a bittersweet after finally getting to see one. Pretty cool though, being able to see it.
Can you noticeably see it moving?
Yeah, it was like literally from the horizon it went, and the speed it went up into the sky was incredible from our distance.
I was going to, even from 500 k's away.
Yeah. It was just this real bright little reddy orange light, and it sort of went straight up and then it arced a little bit like a rocket tends to do.
Oh, nice.
So if you do have a FarmSim Guy con in Texas, just make sure it coincides with some SpaceX launches.
With some rocket launches.
And I'll be there.
Yeah.
Holder Man's in Victoria, Australia. Right. Similar latitude to where we are. I know Victoria does get cold in winter, but then incredibly hot in summers. UFO.
But if you ask him when he says it's cold, he's like, "Oh, it's like 12 degrees." I'm like, "That's summer for Scotland."
Yeah. I think I saw 6 or something in Victoria today. But... Right, well, we're on 2 hours and we just finished. It's going to work out well.
Yeah, we timed it well. I'll leave you guys wanting a bit more, rather than getting bored. And we've got to go and do a bit of planning for how we're going to do West Texas now.
Yeah. So we've got a server to set up in the next...
Good ideas tonight, though.
Absolutely. Well, that would have been amazing, Scott. He saw 20 years ago, watched the space shuttle re-enter the atmosphere at night, saw the bright red line, and heard 2 sonic booms. That would be very cool.
Wow, that's amazing.
Mark asked if it was a UFO. If you didn't know what was going on and you just saw the red light racing across the sky as fast as it did, UFO probably wouldn't be far wrong.
That's right. Yeah, if you'd not been paying attention to what was going on. Oh, I had my first little skip.
I saw that. It's because you've got to the end of your stream and the kids are like, right, Dad's finished, we can have the internet.
Yeah, they better be asleep by now.
It's funny, I was watching your...
You're going to miss that little tractor, aren't you?
I will. Been quite a fun little one. I see, actually I saw someone else is making the same tractor for FS19 specifically. Cool, if there's a more detailed version made available.
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I like it. It was funny watching your streaming back last night. I kept on looking down at the clock, thinking it was my screen clock.
Very good. Scott George is saying, did he hear Morse code? It was Morse code for get out of the way.
Move it. Clean your tractor.
There we go. Beautifully done.
There we go.
Oh, Hordy, welcome to the FSG community, man. Farm manager, get yourself on Discord and we'll get you set up on the server, mate.
That your server's been going well lately. There's been a huge influx of new members.
Oh, we've had a big uplift, actually. Yeah, no, it's great. Yeah, it's really good. Well, there we go, mate.
Yeah, did us.
This has been a riot.
Good fun, eh? Did you notice the colour of my shirt? I went to some effort. I went to some effort.
That.
I went to some effort.
Fair play. I appreciate that.
Good fun.
Dear.
Alright, no, that's been fun, mate. I've really enjoyed that.
Nope. And to everyone watching, I hope you enjoyed that as well. Oh, one last clean of my tractor for me.
Here you go.
Thanks, mate.
We might have to include and put instant wash in West Texas.
Yeah, I think we should. Well, I'll take this opportunity to say all the best to you guys. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks for supporting me all week as well. It's been phenomenal. So nice to round it off with this on Marxville.
Yeah, ditto. Repeat that. And congrats, dude, on 15k. Almost 16. So
thank you, mate. No, I appreciate it. And I know you're creeping up towards 5. So
close.
Long may it continue.
Absolutely. But yeah, as FarmSim Guy, thank everyone for their support. And hope you've all enjoyed something a little bit different for a live stream.
Yeah, maybe a few more of these when we get to West Texas.
Absolutely.
This has worked well, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has been good fun.
So, right. I'll hit my outro vid. Right, thanks, Ogs.
No worries, dude.
Soon, mate.
Yeah, we'll talk soon.
Thanks, everyone. Take care. Have a good night.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Right, thanks everyone. Hope you enjoyed that, and pleasure. It was good fun. Thanks to all the new members and the super chats from those of you who did. Very much appreciated, and look forward to catching up with you all again next week. So take care, and see you again soon.